Funky Junkie say, they hidden. Let's remember what they hidden. The God of the Bible is not all loving, just looking to the books that was left out. There was like, I think they say 13 or up to 33 or something books that they took out of the Bible. And
Yeah,
so
and
when you look at that and a lot of the stuff that was rewritten and added, like the slaves obey your masters and all of that type of stuff, it makes you look at it totally different.
but then when you look at it like that though, so let's just look at it like that. You got to think about the books that they took out. I think we said this last week.
Mhm.
The books we took out. Why would I give you a book that's gonna give you the knowledge you need to understand this Bible?
That's
You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it's retarded for me to give you these tools
if I'm trying to control you and keep you at a certain level, I'm not gonna give you something that's gonna help you. I'm
at
not gonna give
all.
you something that's gonna benefit you.
And I don't think people understand it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that people get and they think that because the Bible said this or the government said something,
Right.
it's true. But you don't like the government. The government doesn't like you.
The government ain't never had our
Best
they
interest.
yeah, best interest at hand. They never have. The job for them is to always keep us at a certain level,
Yeah, so I
dependent
don't like
on
I said,
them.
me personally, bro, I don't understand where we get off at. You know what I'm saying? As far as us believing so strong in something that somebody else told us. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yep.
Because you would tell me I'm lying or I'm wrong or I'm not doing XYZ. And I actually read this. I know what I'm saying, I learned it, I studied it, I'm older. But if I come over and I can give you one better. 9 times out of 10, if somebody tried to hand something to you on the street, you wouldn't even take it. And it'll be 100% knowledge.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of the
Like the Muslims
messenger.
saying, when a Muslim hand you the newspaper, it might be something that worth gold. But because we so negative, we won't even take that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
see what's in there. Not saying that, oh man, they what they talking about is 100% real, but you never know what knowledge that's on page 3. Page
True.
3 might help you out of debt. You know what I'm saying? It might help you out of articulate certain things. You know what I'm saying? But to us, it's just everything bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nothing from somebody unless it's somebody popular giving it to you.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
They're
You want
they'll
your boss to give it
disprove
to you.
they'll disprove the message because of a certain messenger that's giving it.
Yeah. Or it's because of the
That's
person like I said, it's the person that's handing it to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's they don't want it because it's not a person of gain.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't gain nothing from you. So it's kind of like, man, I don't know what people take it, man, when they thinking about just day-to-day things about keeping them crippled inside of the world of the Bible and religion.
Yeah. And
Cause
then when you look at the church, what does it really do for the community as far as helping out? And you know what I'm saying? Like, not what it's meant to be is not. Like the money that they supposed to be saving up or stocking up, that's supposed to be to help the community out. If somebody need their
yep,
yard mowed or some a light bill paid, like I said, or some groceries, that's what that money is supposed to be for, not to go buy the pastor. You see the one where that pastor had his Bentley on the stage in the
yeah,
church?
go over that too. I'm confused.
Go.
But see, look, check this out though. That's another eye catch. Because if I'm your pastor and I got this Bentley, you too one day can have this. You're in the
Yeah,
right church house if you want to get something like this behind me.
yeah.
Keep living through me, and one day you will have this too.
That's
See
that's
how that
that,
works?
that that's modern day peacocking.
Modern day, man, and we a long way from getting over it, man. But now I take that back, man, because now you got a lot more questions. It used to
Yeah.
be you couldn't say anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. You know, our grannies taught us you don't question the Lord. You don't question nothing.
You don't
You
question
just you
none of
just
that.
you just
You
do as told. And
gonna get
nowadays
your ass
people are
chewed out.
like, yeah, people like, nah, I need to ask a question because this ain't adding up.
Yeah, especially the youngsters. The youngsters ain't trying to hear none of it. They ain't
Nah,
even trying to go to church.
nah, because they have seen it. They have seen what we went through, the generation before us and the generation before that. These kids is paying attention nowadays, and they ain't like us where we couldn't ask questions in the 90s. They asking
Well,
questions and they doing totally different. And I
And
love
I go back and I say, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If you been out here doing things that you ain't supposed to do, and shit start getting sour, people start exposing, the first thing you gonna go do is look for that church house.
so yeah.
You
You
know
don't
what I'm
want the
saying?
pastor behind you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Hey, you start doing wrong, and you start getting in them activities of the rainbow world, and things start getting exposed, or you did somebody horribly wrong, you start going to church trying to find them answers, man.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, start looking for help. I'm a trust in the Lord. Yeah, I bet you are.
But
You
that's
gonna
how it's
find it
supposed
today.
to be. You supposed to be able to go to the church
Yeah.
and get your help that you need. You know what I'm saying? That's what the pastor
Mhm.
is for. They supposed to be able to help you when you're in need. But these days, the church ain't really for the people no more. It's too political,
Uh-uh.
and a lot of them now are governed, which means they gonna get a check from the government regardless of how many people attend.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing. So I just learned this myself. I didn't know this. So your pastor is giving to you. He's
Yeah.
not somebody that just came in and uplifted the church and XYZ. No, he's actually giving. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't
Mm.
know that. When that went through me for a loop. You know what I'm saying? He's assigned to your church house.
Huh.
Like if you was to get a church built, they basically gonna assign the pastor to you.
So you can't choose your own pastor.
Now that might not be our churches though. I don't know. But like if the pastor was stealing money and he was bullshitting, you can't just be like, hey, pastor got to go. Nah, man,
Right, right.
you gotta vote him out.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, I just learned this, man, and
Unless he's
that's
step
crazy to
down.
me.
Like TD Jakes, I went to TD Jakes church one time, and he had like 12 different preachers there, and you couldn't even meet him. Like you're supposed to be able to meet your pastor, have a conversation with you couldn't even meet him.
Listen,
I was like, man, what kind of
TD
set?
Jakes has always been on my list of people I don't like. And
Me
I
too.
don't
I ain't
care.
gonna lie, me too.
Listen here.
He not.
I have a list of people I have never liked in entertainment. And it's not
Yeah.
nothing personal. It's not nothing. It's just the personality, the person that you present, and you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's all entertainment. So this might just might be a character that you're showing me. But
Correct.
the person that you're showing me, I do not like. This dates back to the 90s. First on
Mm.
my list is Oprah Winfrey.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
just go there. Never
I
liked Oprah.
I don't like what she did to black men when she came with Color Purple because that put a negative outlook on black
Yeah,
men and ever since then and then the way she tried to portray rappers and did all of that, but she ain't never been good for the people herself.
nah, you froze up.
I'm
But
froze.
yeah, you froze. But
Hold on, let me see.
oh no, I froze too.
Maybe it's there you go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Second,
Streams too.
Chris Rock.
Oh,
Throw it out there. Chris Rock.
he ain't really funny to me. Chris Rock never really been funny to me.
I don't even care about the jokes. It's him.
It's him,
Just gonna throw
yeah.
it out there. And like I said, we can go back. It's not something like like I say, if Chris Rock and Oprah was to come down, they want to have talks. It's not personal. I will sit here and talk to you all day long. I just don't like your personality or who you present.
Right.
Third, Diddy. Never liked
Did
him.
he? Did
I
he?
never liked him. Never liked Diddy. Never.
Yeah. I
Diddy
even
make
I was
I'm gonna
always
listen
a
to him.
Tupac person anyway, so I ain't never bad boy.
But see,
I like Biggie, but to a certain extent.
I ride around listen to him regularly though. You know what I'm saying?
Biggie?
I ain't just saying regularly, but I'm saying like I'm a gentleman.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki got some mental issues that's been on
I ain't like
display
her before
lately.
then. I ain't like her before then. I didn't like her in the early 2000s.
I
Mm-mm.
no, I
I didn't
never
like it.
really liked that Barbie whole, that whole gimmick, but I followed her before she got with Lil Wayne them. Well, I didn't follow, but I paid attention to her before she got with Lil Wayne them, and she was totally different. She was
That's why I
not
don't
the
like her because
same.
you can tell that she's portraying to be somebody else.
Yeah,
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
she in an era not balanced. That's true.
That grinds my gears.
Yeah, because I don't like what they portray as far as these, what these young girls are looking up to. Now, she's changed a lot since she's gotten married. She's still on that crazy stuff now, but the way she just tweeted about a Gucci wife the other day. She be beefing with everybody. It's like she get on that powder and just go to trip. You froze. Oh no, you didn't. I thought you
I
was
ain't gonna
saying.
say she on powder.
That's what the
Well, I
rumor
no, 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 no.
is.
Let me take it back. She on
That's what.
powder.
Yeah, yeah. That's what everybody say.
But I say it's pills. One
And
thing about
I can
Xanax,
see that.
bro, when you get on Xanax, it's hard to stop your mouth. Like, can't nobody stop you, bro. You like a hook.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
you gonna go from chilling, and as soon as something irritates you, you turning up.
Yep.
And
And
so I
half
feel
the
like that's
time you
what's
don't even
going on.
remember the stuff you done said or did on that Xanax.
Exactly. So I feel to me, on her defense, I feel like she's on Xanax for anxiety. And once you take two or three of them, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You on football status, so you ain't going to sleep. You finna take off because you ready to fight, you ready to do whatever on these Xanax. And I kind of feel like that's what she be doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to write it off and say powder, but that I mean it is a celebrity drug though.
It is.
But
And
I also know functioning powder heads. And when I say that, I don't see too many people crashing out on powder.
not like that. Not like that.
But
I've
crack.
seen it, but
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
they like strung out on it when they do crash out like that.
But
They
I'm
on it
think
bad.
about it though, man. Crack. Have you ever seen somebody just crash out on crack? They'll trip out on the high. But I'm talking about like just crash out, just start going off.
Nah. And
You
just
have
going at people and doing that. No, not no. Unless
you
they
have
don't got it. Unless they can't get it. That's the only
Yeah,
way.
you gonna crash out then, you know what I'm saying? You might hit a nigga with a stick or something, you know what I'm saying? But as far as just crashing out because you don't like somebody, nah. Only attitude drugs that I can think of that is drink, Xanax,
That's true.
anything that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, gonna get you in a chill mode that when people, you know what I'm saying, interrupt your peace, you
Yeah.
gonna crash out. And I feel like she was sitting at home and this album was irritating and shit. She just crashed out on the pills.
Yeah.
You know
Because
what I'm saying?
Cardi was getting a lot of hype, and she
Right.
was doing a lot of promoting for her album. And
So
Nikki can't stand when she ain't in the center of attention.
do you think that do you think that Cardi is where she supposed to be at?
Cardi is where who's supposed to be at?
Do you think Cardi is where she supposed to be at?
Where Cardi's supposed to be at?
Yeah, you think she where she supposed to be at?
I think well, see I don't really like Cardi like that. I'm
What?
not
I
a yeah,
kinda
no,
like
I'm not.
Cardi.
I don't because I don't like the way she the way she acts. Like she pregnant. And you know what I'm saying? Like you going around twerking
I,
and doing all this while you pregnant, and that's a bad look to me. I don't like
yeah,
that part.
now on that right there, I 100% agree with you. I was talking more so about her personality, man. Like you know what I'm saying? She
I
don't
like
give a
her
damn.
personality.
Yeah, you know
She
what I'm
she
saying?
she seemed like the type of person if you met her in person, she'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She free minded for me, you know what I'm saying? She you know what I'm saying? She ain't giving a fuck about what you talking about today. You know what I'm saying?
Terrell
Or
V said he
no, I'm
came
saying,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
era.
If you call her and you say "fuck you, Cardi," she gonna fuck around, reply back to that shit before she walk on stage.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people who get on here and cry.
The
I
thing
ain't
I
seen her
like
cry
about
yet.
her, she's herself. You can
Yeah,
tell
she don't play the victim game.
she not putting on some kind of image like Nicki, and she ain't trying to be somebody that she not. That's one thing I can say about Cardi. She herself.
Yeah,
Terrell V say he came from an era where we had the Queen Latifah, MC Light, Hurricane G. Who is that? Bahamadia? I don't know who that is. Rod Digger, Lauren Hill. Yeah, that was the era.
I ain't gonna cap though. They said Lauryn Hill one of them folks.
Well, see, the thing, I looked into Lauren Hill and what they did to her, it was messed up because she wanted out of her contract and they wouldn't let her. Once she saw what it actually was that she had to do to get to that next level, she was like, oh, no, I ain't with that. And so they wouldn't let her out of her contract. So she started making song after song, really talking about wanting to be out. So they told her, well, you have to give up all your rights, your music, everything comes back to us. And she did that. And that's how she the only person I know that got out like that without having to die for it
But
or
see, this is my
sacrifice
problem though,
something.
bro. This is my problem. Why treat the public like that though?
Yeah, you're
You
right.
know, I mean, I understand what they did to you.
Yeah,
This is my thing with entertainers, bro. This is for rappers, singers, actors, everything. I know this job gets irritating. This is your dream.
yeah, and
This
they
is what
know
you
that.
wanted to do. There are gonna be people that's stalking, chasing after you, touching you. That shit do get irritating.
That's
But
true.
remember what you signed up for. That's just like if you go apply for McDonald's job position and they hire you, you should walk in that motherfucker every day with a smile on your face, bro. Because they didn't have to get somebody behind you didn't get that job that really needed that motherfucker.
Right.
Somebody behind you needed that job, bro. And for you to come here every day and you don't want to do your job or you want to play around and not do the XYZ, you need to get up out of here, fam.
Yeah.
You the problem. You just trying to get a job because somebody told you need to work or you know what I'm saying? You need some money, but you're not happy about how you getting it.
Right.
You should have went to college, fam. That's not our fault.
Or got you a trade.
You need to be in there flipping on fries with a smile. If I come up there and you know me from high school or middle school, treat me with a smile, bro. I don't
And
care if I'm picking on you.
that's something else that I'll be tripping off of because that our own people, they'll treat other people better, but when we step up, it's like a totally different reaction, and I don't understand that. When I
Yeah.
if I see my people coming through, I'm gonna be like, "Say, I'm gonna make sure you make sure you get
There's
what
a
you need."
mentality of keeping you stuck. It's entertainment, bro.
Yeah,
It's something to keep you down. They're
yeah,
going to
that's
enjoy
true.
going back saying, I saw you standing over the counter doing XYZ instead of saying, oh, hey, how you doing? And that being it. Nah, you gonna get in the car, you gonna make a phone call, or you gonna remember once you go sit on somebody's house. Oh, I
Yeah,
saw sisters, they working at Popeyes now.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and
It's
they're down talking instead of uplifting it. As long as you got a job, it shouldn't matter where you working at,
it don't
especially in
matter
this
about
economy.
none of that, man. It don't matter about none of that, man. It's a very dark place to be. I don't know if it's like that with celebrities up top, but just down here where we at, man, it's a very dark place, man. It's
Funky Junkie said he worked in the industry, the music industry, and he said some are really nice, and it's the ones that you think good aren't, and the ones that you don't are really nice. I can see that
I can
because
see that
they
too.
just said that about LeBron. They was like he a totally different person in front of the camera than he is in private. They like LeBron is something else behind the scenes.
I believe
I
he's an
believe that.
entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a real life entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's been well dressed for multiple years. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He been in this thing since shit before high school. You know what I'm saying? They been looking at him. So
That's true.
he been getting, I ain't gonna say groomed, but I mean he been
Yeah.
able to do the position. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's just like with JC. I mean, he's up with time. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to maneuver. He went from
Yeah.
chains to saggy pants to polluting the culture to now he's suit and well, I ain't gonna say he's suit because now
Suit
he wear
out.
what he want to wear, but
Yeah.
he's talking different now. You know what I'm saying? True enough, he was polluting like a motherfucker, but
Yeah.
he backdoored and now he trying to get you up out of it. I mean, that's pretty much where everybody. Oh, number five, Meek Mill. Don't let me
Oh.
forget him. Number five, Meek Mill.
Meek Mill ain't been the same since that audio came out with him and Diddy.
Now you think it's real? You think that?
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, I
You think
think
that was
I
real?
mean, you never know with AI, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh no, that shit was real.
I believe it's
I
real. You
ain't gonna
can't
throw if you feel like it was real. That
Yeah,
shit was
yeah.
definitely real. I'm not taking none of that back.
Yeah,
And
nah.
that ain't got
I
nothing
ain't
to do with
never
me not
really
liking
liked
it.
his
I just
music
know
no
that
way though. I never really
he said,
liked his
well,
music. I never really liked his music anyway though.
I didn't like him because he was one of the originals who came out with that jacket shit and got a lot of people out here hurt.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
that shit right there, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the main problems terrorizing the neighborhoods.
He said, I don't
That's why
like Dwayne said, I don't like Stephen A. Smith or Jason Woodlock. I don't like Jason.
come
I
on.
don't he's another one that's I don't like that.
I
I
don't
agree with you on that one, Dwayne.
I don't like Stephen A because he only speaks on certain things. We
Well,
talk
you know,
about
you gotta
everything.
understand who Stephen A is owned by. He's
I
owned
wouldn't
by
care.
Disney. And then Disney owns ESPN, so it's certain stuff that he can only talk about, and it's certain stuff that he have to come out and talk about because
Hey,
that's what
let me
they
tell you
want.
something.
And
Let me tell you
normally it's
something.
against black people.
Hey, get that salt out your shoes, man.
Yeah,
That's all I can tell you. Because if you able to attack this person right here for speaking, but you don't say nothing on this situation,
exactly.
I can't respect you, bro.
Because you came at Jasmine Crockett. Now I have certain ways that I look at her too, but you didn't say nothing about Charlie Kirk. Your approach to Charlie Kirk was
I
totally
fired.
different. It was
Now this to
totally
you.
different. Uh,
I got charged up. We got charged up by 5. I had to say
five.
so.
Oh, he said, "What's up? Oh, what's up with it? What did he say?" Oh, I just see where he
No,
say y'all.
he said I said, hey, my bad, bro. Hey.
Y'all good. My man, we try to acknowledge everybody, but it sometimes it go a little fast, so we don't get to see you.
Did you think
Uh,
President K? What's K?
let's switch topics here. We got another good one. A Michigan mother is facing a possible 10-year prison sentence for allegedly using her food stamp benefits to buy ingredients for baked goods that she later sold to support her family. Her name is Talia Tenayuke. I guess that's how you pronounce that. If I got it wrong, my bad. She used her
Lock 'em
bridge
up.
card,
Lock 'em up.
Michigan's
Nah,
versions of the EBT food assistance program, to purchase items she used to bake and sell treats. Now, this is my thing about that. It says the government claims these actions violate the Food Stamp Act of 1977. But if she's buying them to support her family, what is the problem with that? I don't understand. It's the same thing if I'm buying them, but they mad because they ain't getting no money. See, it's all about the taxes.
my thing is who snitched on?
You know it was somebody
Let,
she know,
that's why I said
somebody close
let me
to her,
get serious. Let me get serious one time. Who snitched on?
somebody
Because
close
that's what
to her.
we got to go into detail on. True enough, she was out here doing dirt. They sell food stamps every day, bro. So who told them?
Exactly. Because they wouldn't have known how did they find out she was buying the ingredients with her food stamps?
Exactly. They not looking and saying, "Oh yeah, you buying this multiple times." No, somebody told on you, bro.
Yep.
They can go from the store clerk to the person down the road that just don't like you. And honestly, how it normally goes is she pissed somebody off
You know it.
and they called in on 'em.
You know it.
Same thing with CPS. If you smoking weed and you got all this XYZ going on, a female is gonna call in on you. Same thing if you go over and you cuss your old lady out, you got caught cheating, she's gonna call your parole officer on you and report that you've been doing drugs.
Far say
You
y'all
know what
saw
I'm
what was
saying?
on the news today. What was on the news today?
Talk to her. What happened?
Yeah. It says that she was charged with one count of food stamp fraud involving over $1,000, a felony punishable by up to 10 years in prison. I don't think they'd give her 10 years. I don't think she should get nothing. I mean, if you're
Shit,
trying to
man, that's
support your
federal, bro.
family, especially in this economy,
Man, that's
th-
federal, bro.
that's federal though, yeah.
And when I say it's federal, I mean they've been making examples here lately, man.
And this was so crazy. So she bought the food for her kids. She actually baked some and made some for her house. Just some of it she sold. So it ain't like she was like, I don't know, it don't say that she was actually running like an operation or nothing. She just sold some of the stuff she was cooking. Pretty sure it might have been a business, but
So how long she been doing it though?
that's the question.
You know what?
Let's see. It
Look for
don't
that, but
say.
let me jump on this topic real quick. While you looking for that real quick.
Okay.
Uh, the good neighbor. Did you tune in? Did you do your
No, I
homework
didn't
on
get a
that?
chance. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I'm gonna check
Hey,
that out. I remember you was telling me about it.
let me give you a little rundown, man.
Okay.
I really want you to watch it so I can debate because honestly, man, I don't think a lot of people gonna like my answer, bro. And that's just me being honest, man. I mean, you got the law, and then you got civil law. They wanted the woman locked up for what she done, but in reality, she did get locked up. But in
Yeah.
reality, bro, she really supposed to be free. That
Yeah.
was really stand your ground law. So the white woman was causing hell.
Hmm.
So you know how I used to be, you know what I'm saying? We outside playing, we'll find a field to play football in, all this shit. She was terrorizing the kids. Like, they shoulda caught her ass going to the grocery store and whooped her ass. That probably would've fixed everything. She
And
kinda lost
that's
them
in that
every day.
movie?
Yeah, this in the movie.
Okay.
So, she would call laws damn near every time the kids come outside and play. And so the mama occasionally go over there and go off on her. So this go round, the kids left a tablet over her. And so when she left the tablet, the kid went over there, you know what I'm saying, to try to get the tablet back, but the woman had already took it being petty. So she didn't get a tablet right back. So she was just throwing skates and shit at them, XYZ.
Mhm.
And so they went and got their mama. The mama went over there, calls rookies, calls hell, you know what I'm saying, beat on the woman door. Bring your bitch ass outside. Why you take my little boy town for the beat your ass? XYZ. The woman shot through the door. Now, they said it was the reason why she got charged because it was out of anger and not out of fear. So I respect it. But if the case wouldn't have blew up how it did, she would have been off. And I can't necessarily say she wrong by law.
Right.
By color, I'm fucked up by it. But by law, I mean, she not wrong. I would have popped your ass too, you beating on my door.
Yeah,
I don't care what we doing over in the neighborhood. You coming over here trying to kick my door in to beat my ass. I'm gonna pop you. You
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Now, don't get me wrong, man. She did shoot the woman in front of her kids and kids. Don't say that shit was sad, the motherfucker, man. I don't feel like no child should go through that. But in reality, black people got that shit bad swelling up and don't expect no consequences to happen.
Yeah, we can't that, and that's one thing we got to realize now. That physical shit, that's out. We can't win that way no more because of the way they
Okay?
done set the laws up in the systems. We can't do that no more. You can't just go fight somebody like you used to and whoop that motherfucker can shoot your ass now and they gonna get protected,
Don't get protection.
especially when
But
it's
see,
us.
this is the
So
thing though about black people not understanding the law. We're gonna get high headed, lose our shit, and go out here and crash out. In reality, 9 times 10, if you're dealing with another black person, all you gotta do is wait for them to respond. They're coming.
that's true.
Cut up then. Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so simple, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's like people look at things and feel like they gotta respond quick.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get anywhere in the world. It's somebody waiting on you to fuck up.
So prosecutors allege that she sold the items through a Facebook page from
Mhm.
January 2022 to September 2023.
Yeah, they told on her. They
Yeah.
went back. They went back to see when she started purchasing. Because so this is my thing. So was it her card or was she buying somebody else's card?
No, it was hers.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Somebody told her.
Yeah, somebody she either didn't sell them something or didn't make them, something like that. There's always a situation like that. That
Yeah, she abused the system,
and so this
and
say,
somebody knew it. And I hate to say it, but she played right until they, you know what I'm saying, they played.
and
But
the
the
reason why
media,
they call it trafficking, that's what they call it, is when you using food stamps for a business.
what? Oh yeah, because you're not supposed to have these things on food stamps.
Yep. Misuse of public funds using government provided food assistance to run a for profit business is a violation of
Man,
federal
think
law.
about that though, bro. That's that's all profit, bro. Because
All profit.
she's baking, so that's
What she
all
messed
profit.
up was she started doing it through Facebook. And everybody know Facebook is ran by the feds.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know that. You
yeah.
can't do nothing on
But I'm
Facebook.
saying though, so okay, so somebody might not have told on. So if you run an organization through Facebook, right? Let's just say you want to run an organization, you have to pay taxes. So, like you say, there are people on Facebook that's watches for that. So
Hmm.
if I'm working for the government or I'm doing XYZ and I see that you're working outside your home, get you. This is my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to do that. That's just
Yeah.
like when you selling shirts, you selling any type of merchandise and you making over $600. You have to report that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to report the niggas taxes.
Yep.
I
And
mean,
that's
if
what
you
that's what
underground,
it's
if you
all
you
about.
selling,
It's the taxes.
yeah.
Because I'm
That's what
pretty
it's all
sure
about.
there's plenty of people that's done did that before, but they probably paid their
Boy,
taxes with it, or
there's people doing
when
it right. Where do you think these plates coming from, these turkey legs? Come on, man. You know
oh,
where we live at, bro.
failure to report income. That's what. See, yep,
Yeah,
that's
failure to
what it
report
was.
income.
She's required
Yeah.
to report all income, and failure to do so is considered welfare fraud and lead to criminal charges. Yep,
What do you
that's
think?
how
What
they
do you
got it.
think we stay at? What do you think we stay at, bro? They do this every day. Plates, turkey legs,
Exactly.
barbecue, all that shit come off stamps. Ain't
Yep.
none of this shit coming out of our pocket.
Wow. You know that.
But to them, I mean, you gonna put it in our face? That's what I'm saying. That's what they saying. You gonna
That's
put it in
how
my
they
face?
looking at it. Like, you really? I mean, you gonna? It's one
Yeah,
thing
really?
you can do it, but you doing it in our face. Now we got to come see you because
Yeah.
they probably waited and let it add up to
Listen,
over a
bro.
thousand so they can get it.
Man, listen, bro. She ran that shit over a whole year. All profit. She get paid. She get stamps every month. How much do you think that cookie batter is?
Hmm.
Boy, she was eating that cookie batter with probably a little bit of that. She probably going in there getting it by the case.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, and it never fails, bro. It's like hustling, bro. You can't get greedy. They're watching.
Yep.
And they waiting for you to do that one tragic thing to come grab you. They're not worried about you selling drugs. They're worried about the type of attention you bring. You know what I'm saying? If you
That's
come
what it
out here,
is.
you selling drugs, they already know you selling. Now,
He
when
said.
you out here, you start putting the cars in the rims and you start getting to people and somebody
Now
end
they
up
got
getting
to
shot.
come visit you. Now they got to
Come
come
on,
take a
man.
look at you.
Yeah,
He
come on,
said,
man. Come this way. Come
Funky
this way,
Junkie
bro.
say, was it true people were getting 3,000 in food stamps? Yeah, especially when
Yeah, yeah.
during the pandemic, man, they were getting more than that.
Well, they were eating,
They was getting
eating,
way more than that. I saw that a month. Yeah, a month.
and they weren't even trying to come off of it.
No, man, I seen people getting 5,000 with like 6, 7 kids. They getting like 5,000 a month. I'm like, and I'm over here trying to pay out of pocket. I I tried to get food stamps. They denied me.
Hey,
Told me I
what?
made too
Man,
much.
tried twice. Nothing. I'm trying to hear any of it. But tell you, man, it's a cold world, man. They do not let you play for outside. They want you to stay in this. And you know what? Let me take it back. In a world of where people actually do get the win and get food stamps and they get house assistance, they do not take care of business, bro. I swear to God.
That's true.
You're supposed to be on top of the word. To
Yeah,
me, I'm not counting pockets, I'm not watching shit, but man, that's the time when you start selling the cupcakes and the cookies. She was getting food stamps and she done exactly what she was supposed to, bro. She just got jammed up.
just got
I,
jammed
I
up.
honestly, the guy I do hate that for her
Hopefully,
because she was
hopefully
doing what she was exactly supposed to.
they just give her like probation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And she learned to
Nah,
let it. I hope she don't get no jail time, but you know they're gonna try to make an example out of her. That's
that's just
that's what
like
they
selling
do.
dope. That's just like
That's what
selling
they
dope.
do. Yeah,
If you gonna do these activities, that's just like selling dope. You gonna pay for the repercussions.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna try the government gonna try you. But I will say this though. So do you remember it was a movie about some girls that was well, they lying getting coupons and they was reselling the coupons for the low. Like you know what I'm saying? They was going over getting the coupons for basically. I mean they were paying for them because they was getting the person that was getting them off the assembly line.
Yeah.
So they was basically getting extra coupons, but then coming back over here selling them hoes as regular coupons.
Mm.
And they was making millions, bro. I'm talking about millions.
Ooh,
So the feds came and got them, but it's a certain type of feds though. It's a basically the post office feds. And
okay.
so what happened was the judge couldn't find them to charge them because they wasn't doing nothing illegal. But they were selling without basically taxes with XYZ. So I think she got like 2 years or a year.
I can see that's probably what they're gonna try to give her like 2 years.
Yeah. And
Maybe
if I
she
could find them on if I could find them on TikTok, we need to try to get them on the show, bro. What I got.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
I want to see what
they
they got to
definitely
say.
put that on and got their bread. It was a white girl and a black girl. They was team working and they ran through the whole thing.
Mm.
Funny as hell movie. One was a Olympic. She was a Olympian, and the other one was I don't know what she was. Not
Huh.
sure. But yeah, they done their thing though.
Man, we got a little sad news on this one. Missing woman's body found behind secret attic entrance in a home. And police found the body of a missing woman, Renaya Lewis, behind a secret entrance in an attic in a California home. She had been missing since Friday, but she didn't get reported until Sunday. Investigators connected Lewis to a home in Vallejo, California on Monday. They initially conducted a cursory search of the home and did not find her. So when they first searched, they didn't find her. But then the next day, another ebony alert for Lewis was approved. They went back, the FBI went back and did another investigation and found her. The guy has been arrested. Let me see what his name is. Douglas Irwin Shaw was identified as the suspect. He was arrested at his workplace without incident. During the search, they discovered a concealed entry in the attic where the remains of her deceased body were found inside. That is crazy.
I hate it when the body start decomposing because I feel like people do deserve peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be laid to rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? That to know that your body is placed in certain areas and it's just might be balled up. It might be, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that's kind of sad, bro.
These days,
But
man, women really have to be careful. You know what I'm saying?
women have
Especially with all
power.
this online stuff and you can meet people online and all that, but they really and that's something I teach my daughter because she older now and she's starting
Yeah,
to,
you do. Yeah.
hang out
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I be telling her, say, I don't care where you at, what time it is. If you get into something, call me. I'm coming.
So my thing is, man, to me, women have always had to be careful.
Yeah,
Women fail to realize is the only thing that save them is the law.
that's it.
If it
Because if it
wasn't
wasn't
in
no
law in
law,
place,
there wouldn't be nothing to protect them. Because
nothing.
man,
They're in trouble. Their ass is grass. And I hate to say that. You know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for a law structure, there would be somebody in every bush. There'd be somebody walking behind them in every store.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be somebody behind them in every, you know what I'm saying, parking lot.
What's
Because
his
these rules are enforced,
uniform mango? What's his last name? What's Gabe's last name? He said, can we shout out Gabe for his birthday?
shout out Gay. Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Hold
Happy
on. Hold
birthday,
on. I got you.
Gabe.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Happy.
Oh, damn. You can't hear on your side. My bad.
Ah,
Damn.
I was trying to see what you, yeah. I got to get one of those. I know what you got.
I had one of the things over in the
Yeah.
but yeah.
Happy birthday,
Shout
Gabe.
out Gay.
That's what's up.
But yeah, man. So females now, and I think I said this on one of my podcasts. They didn't have the right upbringing to where they know how to take care of themselves. I mean,
No.
most women go outside and they claim they're independent. That's where your father comes in there because you need more than independence. You need to understand how to move outside in the world. You need
Yep.
to understand that just because you feel comfortable, you're not comfortable. You need to be
Yep.
on alert at all times. Me personally, when I go out, my wife has no thought of self-worth. But I'm so paranoid, and I've had so many things happen to me in life where if you go to a restaurant, I'm watching the door. You know what I'm my back not to the door. My eyes are to the door. If we go out in public, I'm walking behind her so I can see. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching my little boy this way as we walk. You know what I'm saying? But to a female, they I'm not gonna say every female, but to most females, they walk around without a sense of courage. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And then you
Yep.
get into America to where they do more lip chatter than anything, and not understanding that you who and rah rah, but the only thing that's honestly saving you is his law.
That's it.
Because normally, if you keep moving around, man, he's gonna knock you upside your goddamn head.
Mhm.
But
You
he
know,
knows he's gonna get in
before
trouble.
women got their rights, they used to be considered property. They
Yeah,
were they you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't too long ago. Maybe what,
no, it
60
wasn't.
years? When did
Man,
women's
it was
rights?
damn near doing slavery.
Yeah.
Shit. So it was the same. It was
Uh
the same fight. They was
Nemo
trying to get free
Mnemonic
at the same
say,
time.
can we shout out to Mitch Gurr for his birthday? What's up, Mitch?
Look
Happy
out,
birthday,
Mitch.
Mitch. Already. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all hit
Just
that
in case you come
subscribe
on the
button,
pod,
hit that
just in
like
case you
button.
come on Birdsview.
Y'all can hear it on his side. I like that. I gotta get one of those. Is Haley gooning before?
I
What?
gave him a two. I gave him a 6 horn salute.
But yeah,
But
man, like women got to be careful these days, man, because I mean, it's like you say, it's always been like that, but especially now because mental illness is being glorified more than it has ever been.
so let me ask you this though. So I know this ain't up for the discussion, but have you heard about Houston and they serial killer?
Yeah, boy, man,
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that. You know, they say that's a police officer.
So you hear me out, bro. I'm gonna take you down the rabbit hole a little bit.
Okay.
So last no 2 years ago, I had a cousin come up with me, and this is a close relative. You know what I'm saying? Like we around each other on Christmas and everything. I go to Houston, we're around each other, all this shit. So he come up missing. They found him in the bayou, same bayou that they found everybody in. It was a whole case. You can look this up. It's
Hmm.
called Delano, Delano Burks. You know what I'm saying? Missing. We went
Okay.
down there, searched for him, everything. And I said, man, damn, if he in the bayou, he probably gonna drip out to the, you know what I'm saying, drift out to the bay, you know what I'm saying, to the ports. So on the video, they show him running on the camera. I'm talking about like full sprint trying to get away. And so they find him, right? So when they find him, every week for at least 5 to 6 weeks, they found a new body, bro. He got so bad to where when they didn't find him, bro, the congresswoman came down and spoke on behalf of the family. You know what I'm saying? On five our family and shit.
Yeah.
But the Houston never acknowledged the other bodies that was coming up, that was turning up. So from there to now, last year it was bodies coming up, but they weren't coming up regular. Now they coming up more regular than anything. So
Yeah.
let me know that he's getting comfortable and he's basically just, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, once I get you in the body, you go.
Yeah. That's it.
You're
That's
not
it.
turning up for another 3 to 4 days. It
Yeah.
took he went missing, I believe it took 2 weeks for him to come up. By the time they found him, he was full of water. You know what I'm saying? Basically ready to bust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would even look like, you know what I'm saying? He was blue, purple, blue. You know what I'm saying? Whole body congested. But I'm saying to say, if you got to float that far for somebody to find you, how do I catch you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I would have to backtrack the bayou, and you can't put a boat inside of the creeks to get through. You know what I'm saying? So you have to wait till I get into some not shallow water to pick me up.
That is dang.
And so in the mind of a serial killer, man, I don't feel like he'll never get caught.
Not the way he doing it. He gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
really
swear to God,
slip up
man.
and make a mistake in order to get
That's
caught.
that's it. Only way I
Yeah.
can see him fucking up is if he dumping a body and somebody accidentally see. But I feel like they ass going next.
Yeah. And
You know
yeah,
what I'm
because what you gonna
saying?
do? You gonna have to get away or do something at some point.
You gonna have to, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. And then especially if he a police officer, like they saying, because he know all the tactics.
He can hear it.
Yeah, he probably got
He
a
can hear
scanner. He got a, so it's scary down there in Houston right now. And but what I don't like is there's not too much coverage about it.
it was no coverage then, bro. It's like when the last time we have you heard of a serial killer? I'll give you
Exactly.
one better. Listen, and this shit is actually funny. So this probably like 2010,
Hmm.
11. We had a vigilante that was going around here killing child predators. And I'm talking about he was killing them left and right. He probably got like 5 bodies on his belt. He just
Mm,
disappeared. They only spoke on him one time, but every person he killed was a child predator. So we knew it was him.
mm, mm.
They start reporting. That's how real they got. They start reporting. They don't like one thing about a city, and especially our city, they don't report crime that they can't catch.
Yeah, because they don't
You know
want
what I'm
those
saying? Now,
statistics to drop.
yeah, now if we got a clue of who you are, or we finna come get you, or we gonna post the shit out you. We gonna get
Yeah.
you. But nah, if you can't find you, they not finna report you, man. They don't give a damn about the shit you talking about. What murder? You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta look that shit up on record. We not putting that shit in the newspaper.
Uh, we got another topic. Catoosa police body camera footage shows officers arresting a woman they say left her 16-month-old child in her car for more than 5 hours while she gambled at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Police say Daisy Yeager told them she had only been inside for 20 minutes, but they say surveillance video at the casino showed otherwise. She was reckless and irresponsible as a parent. They say Yeager got to the Hard Rock at 9:30 in the morning and never came back out to check on her child until police found that was just before 3 p.m.
Oh, it start getting hot as hell. It start getting hot as hell at 11 o'clock.
Man, 10. Shit,
10.
10,
I
10
swear to
o'clock.
God.
So imagine, man, I'm just glad that nothing was wrong with the baby because
Nah,
that could have
she
been a
was
totally different situation being
but
in
you
that
know
car
what's
that
crazy?
long.
That's happening more than regular though. You know what I'm saying? I know you heard about the woman that left her baby in an apartment and went to Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she had the little camera on it. So you know what I'm saying? The check on type shit.
What is
That's some
wrong with these
crazy
women,
shit,
man? What
man.
just to go have a good time, you gonna leave your baby by itself.
And listen, it's happening more than average now. That shit is that's normal, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
something. That's why I
that's
say
not
mental
something that has
illness
to every
now
other
is
month.
being more glorified than it ever have because nobody's really checking it like they used to.
City girls, you know what I'm saying? I can't say Cardi B's, city girls,
Yep.
sexy reds.
That and that's somebody I can't stand.
I can't even
I
say Meg. I can't say Megan's and Cardi B's, and it was they talk shit, but they not talking shit about abandonment and ex wife.
no.
City girls saying shit. We outside, man. I ain't trying to hear none of this shit. We turn up regardless.
And one thing about Megan and Carter, them, at least they are getting in relationships and showing that
Boy,
side of
Megan
it
is
also.
relationship is lockdown.
She done got
Megan
with
is
Clay
lockdown.
and you don't even hear about Megan no more.
You're not.
Done completely changed her image. I like that for her.
Listen, man, all they talking about I don't cook, I don't clean. I still got that
She
ring. They lying.
you get
Cardi
a
can't cook.
man.
She said that shit. She can't cook. But she wants all wife activity though.
Yeah,
So you can't, and that's another thing. Let's speaking of celebrities, this is another off topic. I don't like how other men go for other celebrity girls. So let's just say, uh man, what's the celebrity name? Ruby Rose or whatever it is.
yeah,
If I say Ruby Rose, now I have 7 other celebrities going after this one girl. That
yeah,
shit is retarded to me.
yeah.
You're in the industry of whoever you want.
And she gonna get with whoever the hottest at the time. You see, she was with Drewski and
I'm just saying. So look, peep game though, bro. I'm saying like, why would I want this girl when it's literally somebody better? You can go to the hood and get somebody better than her, bro.
yeah,
Like
better
you have
morals and
access to
everything.
so many females. Why
Yeah,
are you chasing behind what another man has? That is a
like
jealousy trait. That is a hater trait. Anytime I see a celebrity dating somebody that has already been dated by another celebrity, well, you a hater, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a jealous type. You been waiting on your turn, bro. You a snake.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so much out here that you could have grabbed, but you chose to one person, bro. The pool of dating is not that goddamn small in celebrity world. You can
Nah,
have
you.
anybody you want.
I don't understand that either. Like same thing with Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian. All of that. There's no way in hell I would be with Kim Kardashian. I done seen her with every dude on the
Come
planet,
on,
damn
man.
it.
I don't understand that, bro. Yeah, I be lost. I'm confused on that, bro. That always bothers me in my head. Like, why am I seeing this same girl with another man? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying, another celebrity or
Ooh.
Michael B. Jordan and old boy that played Snowfall. I can't think of Lori Harvey.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Then Meek Mill come out with the song, I want Lori Harvey on my wish list. I
Yeah.
don't like, man, that's crazy, bro.
Funky Junkie say he got to head to bed. It's 4:34 where he at. Oh man. Well, I appreciate
Like,
you
damn, where
tuning
you at,
in,
Papa
man.
Donkey? Hold on, don't leave yet. Where you going, Papa Donkey?
He got to
Listen,
he's
Papa Donkey, before you go, bro, I know it's 4:30 where you at. Tell at least 10 people to subscribe to my man's channel. And when you tell them, make sure you mention Birdsview.
yeah.
We hope to see you next week, bro.
Birds View and the Black Club. Y'all check both of them out. Subscribe to them if you have it, and hit that like button if y'all have it. He said he in the
Yeah.
UK. I
So
appreciate
you
you
say,
tuning
hey,
in from the UK though, for
turn the
real.
UK on, man. Listen, man. Every week we looking for you, bro.
Yeah, we'll be back every Wednesday, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. our time. So I don't know. I
And
guess it's
we gonna start doing Birds View. We're gonna try to get it to where it's jumping at least 2 times a week, man.
yeah. I like that.
Come holler at us, man. Like, hey, we love your support.
Say Yeager bonded out of jail, but has now been charged with child neglect. Police say the child is okay and now in the care of child welfare. So now your child in the system.
Who was that? I missed it. Well,
That's the girl that was gambling while her kid
yeah,
was in the car.
yeah. So how do you even go about getting him out? Because you got to go to court and prove that you're not a
A fit
bad mother,
mother.
I guess.
Yep.
Because
She gonna have to do them classes. She gonna have to do all of that.
yeah, because majority of the time it's about drugs. So I
You
mean,
gotta
I don't
prove you
know.
don't have a gambling habit.
Yeah,
You can
you have a
it's
gambling habit. So
that's a totally different level of proof right there because now you got to go through so much just to get your child back. All for 5 hours worth of gambling.
you know what? It just crossed my mind. Hey, what can we do for at least 10 subscribers? What type of shout outs or what type of message can we give for the you know what I'm saying for 10 new subscribers?
Hmm, that's a good question. Maybe we could start. We have to implement something to where we could start involving the chat a lot more.
Yeah, some we gonna come up with some chat.
Yeah.
We can't put nothing on print right now, but we gonna come in a verse and we're gonna talk about something, man. We gonna come in something where we're gonna start, you know what I'm saying, looking out for the chat to where the chat get more involved and give the stars, get you more conversation involved.
Well, see,
Something
we
like
could we once we get to certain level of watch hours, we can start
hmm
including all of that, have like memberships and stuff like that. So that's the only thing now we got to get the watch hours up, and then YouTube will
straight up.
start giving us more, give us the stars, and where we could give people a wrench and stuff like that, make them moderators,
Okay,
involve them.
okay, okay. We're
So
gonna
it's
get
just
you there, chat.
we just
I
got to
just
stay
thought about y'all one
consistent.
time, man.
Stay consistent, get our watch hours up, keep people coming back every week. As long as they know we gonna be here on time. And a lot of that been on me too, because my schedule had changed so much. I was doing it, like I told you, Mondays, Wednesday, and Fridays, but now I'm back down to 1 day a week because of my schedule and stuff. But I think it's better
Yeah,
this way.
that's all right. We're gonna get you back jumping.
Uh
Yeah, we're gonna get us back jumping. What you
Yeah,
got?
us. We I like how we doing this. A man from Salina, Texas, was charged with murder after a road rage shooting in a Frisco high school parking lot, which left another man dead. Suspect name is Jason Bartique of Salina, is accused of the shooting. The victim is Robert Taylor of Plano. He was shot later and died at the hospital. And this was in the high school. I guess they pulled over into the high school parking lot, had an argument, and the other guy shot. One guy shot the other guy. According to an arrest warrant, the confrontation began on the highway when Taylor was allegedly tailgating Bartique. And then
Mm.
Bartique then brake checked Taylor, and both drivers pulled into the high school. I guess Taylor thought he was going to pull into a fight, and the other dude brought his gun. You know what I'm saying? And shot him
Not to
multiple
laugh at the
times.
situation, man. It just
Road rage,
anger get you
man.
killed, man. Anger get you killed, bro.
That's why I be telling people, man, you got to be careful on the highways because these folks, you cut them off or switch lanes or something like that too fast, they'll shoot you over there. They ain't playing about that no more.
So did you hear about old girl that this just happened like 2 days ago? She just killed somebody on the highway for the same thing. She was sitting at a red light, turned green, they honked at her. Instead of her just going about her business, he followed him in the parking lot. He got out cussing her out. She shot him.
See there?
To me, now I will say I have had an incident where I did get out the car one day.
Uh-huh.
And I probably would have got my ass popped. And I got to call my pistol too. But I'm not the type of person, I don't show my pistol. It
Right,
was
right,
already
right.
on my heel.
Right.
but it was on my bump. And so I like, "God damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 lanes. You on my ass."
I hate when folks do that to try to get you to speed up.
Yeah. So he hit me with a 'cause keep in mind, when I stopped in traffic, he coulda went around. He chose to wait. So in my mind, he already had that pistol at the door.
Mhm.
I'm not crashing out. Like I say, that's majority of what people do. They crash out. They don't think about the situation. They just start going off thinking they got the upper hand. No,
Yeah.
I might got my pistol here. It's a reason why he not pulling off. So he was like, "Oh, my bad." No, he calm and everything. I said, "Hey man, come on, bro. You ain't got to do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just go around me, man. You know what I'm saying? You got your brights on and all this shit." I said, "My bad." They let me know right then and there. You on the same type of time I'm on. You
Yeah.
got your pistol too.
Yeah.
Time to get back in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna show you that I'm a coward or but I'm gonna get back in the car, bro. I'm not gonna lose my life behind no goddamn traffic stop. That's
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah.
But road rage, I don't understand it though. Because most people they been going through something all fucking day. Somebody pissed them off yesterday.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah. A
shit
lot of
going
times
right at home.
it ain't even about that situation. It's something prior to that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the nigga ain't acting right at home. You know what I'm saying? Your wife ain't acting right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Your job doesn't
People
piss you
late.
off.
I can't take how my boss treat me today. Man, you
People
just
be
came at the
behind
wrong
on
time.
bills. You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know people's situation and where their mental state are. That's why
Yeah, and,
now
and here you
I
are
don't
hollering at me.
I don't really trip. Somebody try to cut in front of me or something. You got it. Cause I can't carry my pistol on me because I'm a felon. So I got to keep it at the house. But
I
yeah,
ain't got to, buddy. I'm hitting
I'm,
it hard.
I'm gonna hit that horn though. I'm gonna blow that
I'm gonna hit
horn.
it hard.
But I'm gonna keep it going because
I'm a
I know I
I'm a
ain't got
truck
it on
driver.
me.
I'm a truck driver, so I'm gonna tap that home. If I'm in that truck, I'm holding that thing.
Oh
What?
yeah, that's different. In that truck, that's different.
When I say I ain't just
But
I'm
you know,
holding.
by me talking to a lot of truck drivers every day and dealing with truck drivers, it make me respect it a lot more. And I try not to cut off the 18 wheelers. Now, used to, you run around them and try to get in front of them and do all that. I try not to do that no more because I see where they're coming from now. They have a lot that they dealing with behind that truck.
Yep. So I'll put it in perspective, bro. So just imagine that we driving down 20, right?
Hmm.
And so there's a traffic jam coming up. I'm already slowing down, but then you jump in my lane and you jam your brakes. I cannot stop on a dime, bro.
Yeah,
So imagine if I'm carrying 30, 35, 40,000 pounds behind me.
yeah.
There is no
You froze up.
saying this upcurrent current traffic. You jump in front of my lane. I have to now jam my brakes. So now I'm damn near sliding. If I'm not sliding, majority of all my shit on my trailer is gonna get ready and break the straps. Because I didn't jam the brakes real quick.
Yeah,
And that's what most truck drivers try to get away from is jamming the brakes. You know what I'm saying? So you in front of me, then you jump out the lane, then you jump back in the lane. So you don't understand why I'm holding my horn. You thinking I'm being a dick and acting a certain way. In reality, no, man, you don't understand how these truck work. That car can do whatever it wants to. You can jam your brakes up, slide, and glide that bitch to the next lane. If I jam my brakes up, I have to I gotta kind of clock this goddamn trailer back here. If my front end start going this way, I gotta cock the wheel for this trailer to follow.
right.
Not I'm finna fishtail. Meanwhile, you just got one vehicle that's you jam your brakes, you gonna fishtail, you gonna come slide either way. I got a whole trailer behind me, bro. Shit can get ugly.
Yeah. It's gonna cause a whole
And
lot more
don't
damage.
and so like me with the insurance. So with the insurance, you can't be on your phone. So I'm always attentive, you know what I'm saying? I can see. But think about the people that don't got that in their truck and they on their phone, they on everything.
Right.
I'm on my phone, I look up, you jam your brakes, the ass is grass.
Because the reaction time is a whole lot less. You're right.
Your grass. You're not gonna make it.
That's why, man. To me, Road rage, I try not to. I try to stay away from it. I mean, I find myself still sometimes cussing at, what the hell you doing? I was just doing that today in traffic. Cause I
Yeah,
I hate when people driving slow in front of me and you got a whole nother lane to get over in, but you in the fast lane going slow. I can't understand that.
yeah. What you
Man,
say? You are holding that thing. How big is
man, these dudes is
it? I don't know what the fuck they are.
they on
I'm
some
just giving it.
some weird. Let's do a ride along with y'all. What the hell?
Jump in, man. Fuck it.
Hey,
Fuck it. Come on.
long as you tapped in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got
What we listening to? What we listening to?
this
90s era car shot. What we listening to? But yeah, what's your what was your next topic, man?
we got, let me see. Oh, this a good one. So, according to reports circulating, a New Jersey woman named Alyssa Radford was arrested in July for fraudulently collecting child support for the same child from three different men. She allegedly filed separate claims in three states, and that's a scheme that allowed her to collect multiple payments at the same time. Um, I blame the men on this for not getting a DNA test, because how in the hell did they allow this shit? Three different dudes, New Jersey, Minnesota, and Maryland is where she filed it at. Authorities believe she exploited outdated interstate communication systems that failed to detect the multiple claims. The alleged fraud allowed Rafford to receive monthly payments from three men concurrently. Sources claim she received as much as 3,200 per month for 6 years.
Lock them up. Lock them up. Hey, listen here. I am anti. I will
Hey,
honestly say lock her ass up.
yeah.
I don't care if they didn't do the homework, if they didn't do the research. It's always something
That's
going on where it's a man and female situation. Lock her ass up today. Let me tell you something. She shouldn't see the light of day on no day. She should see nothing but bars. Let me tell
man.
you why.
Say,
Because we lose on so many occasions when it comes to these court battles.
yeah,
They caught her. Send her ass to the county. And after she
shit.
get to the county, go to the state.
Go to the
We
state.
trying to get you federal because you been playing with the government yet
That's what you
again.
needed.
Listen, I can't knock her for pulling out stunt though. If you want to be real, I'm not gonna be bad at her pulling that stuff because if you're able to get over on the government and you got wrecked, hey, do your thing, man. But I will say, from a male side, hey, go ahead and pay us, man. We need that. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You a problem. You are one of the problems that we deal with on a day to day. Get your ass up out of here.
Yeah, because
We
I
trying to
mean,
get. We
like,
trying.
how in the head for 6 years she got $3,000 a month from three different men? I mean, you want to blame the system for that, but she worked the system. She did. She did.
That's why I say
That's
I'm
on the
not gonna
men,
knock her for. I'm not gonna.
in my opinion.
I'm not gonna knock her for knocking the system, but
That is
I'm a
crazy,
male.
bro. That's
I'm a
crazy.
male, so I'm gonna say lock her ass up.
Lock her ass up.
For all the men that's on child support and the child ain't theirs, we got us one. All the men, all the men that's out here, they stressed out, they paying overly child support, and she purposely won't let you see your child. We got one locked up, y'all.
Got one. That's
Hey,
at least something get back, huh?
at least, hey, we go. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm not on child support. I can't relate, but
Shit,
I'm
I
rooting for
am.
the men. You on child support?
Hell yeah, for
We
my
rooting for you,
oldest two.
brother. We rooting for you. Hey, we got one locked up. We got one locked up.
But you know what's so crazy? The state did it to me because my baby mama went and got tanning. And then so she didn't know. And when we went to court, she didn't want none of it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, hell, we were still together, living together. So the lady
So
called her in a back room. Check this out. And tried to get her. She was like, you could get back time. You can get all of this. And she was like, I didn't even file for child support. She came and told me everything they was telling her. They was trying to get her to like take me through there. And she wouldn't do it. So they was mad. And so that's how I ended up on child support because of the state. But she didn't know,
yeah,
and so once that happened, I told her because she didn't want to get none of the benefits. I was like, nah, if I'm paying for it, Go on and get everything you can get. Get the child care, get the Medicaid, get everything. Shit, I gotta pay for it anyway.
So this is what people fail to realize. So once you go inside those courtrooms, it's no longer about family. It's all legal. You know what I'm saying? It's
True.
all about what they're profiting off of.
The state get more of
Why
the
would you
money
come
than
in
the
here and
parent.
say that you want? Why would you come here and say that you want XYZ and do this, and they're not profiting off of it?
Right.
That's not
Right.
going to happen. They're going
And
to get theirs.
and
I don't
that's
care
what
how
the women
desperate
fail to
y'all are.
realize, bro. Like what the man paying, they only getting half of that. That's why they be like, oh, that little $100 ain't nothing. But he's paying probably $300. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
you
Like they
saying,
don't understand that part. The state taking
man,
half. It's a
I got a
business.
partner
That's
that got
true.
5 kids.
Terrell V
I
said
got a
it's a
partner that got
business. Yeah.
5 kids, and he just recently had a new baby. And I don't think they gave a damn about the other kids he had on child support. They hit him with a whole new bill.
Mm. Yeah, they
And
don't
you know
care.
what I'm saying? Right now, he fighting it right now to try to figure out why is this baby more than all the other kids. But like I told him, I said, man, you gotta think about it, man, we in 2025, bro. The laws that we once was carrying and doing, that shit don't even matter no more, bro.
No,
They
no.
just out for whatever they can get. And if they
Everything
can max
now is
your
about
ass out,
money. Like Terrell
yeah, if they
V
can
say,
max you
it's a
out,
business. It's not. He
it's
said
a
it's not about
business, bro.
morals. Nah, they threw morals out the door.
Yeah,
Everything
this
now
shit
is a
over with, bro.
transaction. They don't even care about
That's
the
it.
kids. Really, the state ain't doing that for the kids. They doing that
No.
so they can get paid.
You're paying the state, bro. If you come in this office and you talking about child support, if you talking about equal rights, or you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Do the check, they're gonna involve their money, bro. They're not doing this shit for free.
Yeah, no, they not.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, even if you tell your lawyer or XYZ, the judge is still gonna say, well, you're gonna do this by state law. We're required to do this right here. The law don't even have to do that. They just saying required by.
Yep.
But what they don't teach you is you can go back and fight that shit, bro.
Yeah, you can. Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? It's as simple as sending a letter in. You send a letter in and you ask them certain questions, they'll shoot that shit back and you know what I'm saying? That shit shoot out the window.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it never happened.
Yep.
Like I say, man, it's just a I really wish I could teach a class on not just being knowledgeable about child support, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, just period. You know what I'm saying? Plumbing, just day-to-day living, bro. On how to survive on knowledge wise. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I talk like this, but in reality, you know what I'm saying? I know my shit to where I can get what I need, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
to prosper. But in reality, you know what I'm saying? My mind is I'm not lost in the system. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you got some people that I'm not gonna say they're lost, but you got some people that needs better understanding on how shit works.
Yeah.
Because some people will flare up and catch attitudes and be mad at certain situations when you got to understand the paperwork behind it. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork side
True.
or the business side of it. Yeah, you might have it right in your head and it do make sense common sense wise. But legally wise, you have to go about a different way. Regardless of how much right you in your head, you have to learn it legally. Or you're not gonna get nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
And
true. You got to play the
that's why
game
I kind of
the
balance it.
way it's designed.
Because I'm a common sense type of person. You know what I'm saying? I like to learn and I do my things on common sense, but I also know that I need book sense too. So when I come and talk in front of people that I understand that what I'm saying and I'm saying how I'm going about certain things. Because if not, they gonna play me like a fool. And
Yep.
I'm gonna be sitting over here mad, not understanding why I got treated this way.
Yep.
But it's really in your face. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand it. That's why I said about the case earlier about arguing with the stand ground law.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand it completely. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all do want justice, but you gotta look beyond justice, bro. Y'all have to honestly understand how the law works. Y'all have to get y'all eyes in the book. You have to listen to what's going on in the courtroom to understand what you're dealing with as far as the case. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be looking for something. When you don't get the answer that you want, you're gonna be furious. You're gonna want to ride. You want to do X, Y, Z. In reality, if you did your homework, you would have got a better result.
Yep.
You would have understood why this happened. So I mean,
I
it's
agree.
we live in a world where we like to let other people do our homework for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's come to. You're right. Nobody
Yeah,
really
you
want
know
to
what I'm
research nothing and look nothing up for themselves no more.
saying?
And
Yeah,
that's the problem that, and especially in our community. We just go off of what we told. If it's on social media or if the news said, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna believe it
and
and just run with it.
the news. You know what I'm saying? That's our main. To majority of people outside, the news is our main source.
Yeah. And
Instead of you, because if you cut the news off and you don't listen to it, what do you have? You have your own world. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So to me, once you start hearing the news, because they only think about it like this here, like where I'm from in Long Beach. So if we don't have nothing going on, they'll show us y'all news.
Hmm.
They'll show what's going on in Dallas because we haven't had anything violent or anything going on negative you know what I'm saying, in our scene.
And that's
But
what
they'll
they
go to
there.
Dallas and say, they're going to Dallas and say, oh yeah, they had 3 bodies killed, XYZ, just to keep the negative, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying,
Just to keep it
scenario going
going.
on. Yeah.
They got to keep
So
that narrative going.
yeah, so once you get past that, bro, it's kind of like a, you know what I'm saying? You kind of open your eyes and realize that you can maneuver how you want to maneuver and think how you want to think and realize that this situation right here don't affect your household or don't affect your mindset.
Yeah.
But once you start watching him, like you would say, man, it's getting wicked out here. It's getting crazy out here. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared to go outside. They tripping outside. No, they're making you realize that it's been crime going on since the 80s and 90s. It was worse in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
They was killing over dope and powder back then.
Now they just putting it in the forefront. It's called
You
fear
know what I'm
mongering. That's really what they do. Because
saying? Yeah.
especially when it comes to black people, because they always portray us in a negative way on the news, like we violent, gangs, killing. But they never talk about the good stuff that goes on.
No. If you think about it, man, majority in damn near every single town, man, it is a black community that is trying to uplift the neighborhood and push them to the side. They will show them 1 week on the news about what they're doing for the startup. They never have a follow,
Mm-mm. No, because they don't want
or
that to be told.
they never push a narrative to keep it going. Also, I'm not gonna knock them on that too though, because black people are not gonna support the situation either. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I
true.
can't necessarily knock 'em, you know what I'm saying? It's not a
That's true.
I can't wash it out with white, you know what I'm saying? Because majority of our problems are all black problems. You know what I'm saying? It's self-inflicted wounds. So to me, I mean, I don't personally, I don't know what to take them to. You know what I'm saying? As far as
Right.
our own kind and tell them how to react and tell them what to do, because you only got their attention span for probably about a good 10 minutes. After that, shit, they're not coming outside to play with you.
Nah.
If it ain't nothing community related.
Uh-uh. Nothing beneficial.
So yeah, if it ain't beneficial or if it's not celebrity driven, I mean, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Challenges, TikTok challenges and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get, you know what I'm saying, the same energy that you're getting on the internet.
Nope. So,
Uh,
Rainy
I think
Girl,
you talked to Marlena, the same one that we had on our podcast,
Marlena
that was
Cooper.
running for office.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Down here, bro, they didn't they hooped and hollered, and when it came time to serve, bro, they didn't give a nothing, bro.
Of course.
They didn't give her a dime, you know what I'm saying? They
And
didn't give her a penny,
that's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like I talked to her on the phone. I was supposed to come to Longview, but then she ended up her campaign didn't go as planned, and I was supposed to have her on the show. But when we talked, we had a long talk. We talked for about an hour on the phone, and I was telling her like, yeah, I don't mind. I support you and all of that, and I really don't even have too much of a care for Democrats, but just because she's a black woman, I was gonna support her. And
Yeah,
but
that's how I feel.
when I saw what they did, like the way her campaign was going, I was like, dang, that's messed up. She can't even get support. But I bet you if she was somebody else, they'd have been all behind it. But because she's not a celebrity name and not making the TikToks and doing all of that type of stuff, nobody really supported her. And
And then she was it was also who she was running up against too.
yeah,
So
I read
you
about
gotta
him.
realize
He been like
one
long standing for a while, right? He had he
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's JD. So when you look at it, he already has the supporters.
yeah,
This is a Republican state.
yeah, yeah.
You have to understand that what you're going up against. You know what I'm saying? And what you're dealing with. You can't, for me, you can't dive off and get delusional into the situation because to me, it show you every day about what black people do. You know what I'm saying? They'll hype you up, they'll crunk, you know what I'm saying? They get you loud, they get you crunk, only for you to go out here and crash yourself into a brick wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The moment that you get in that car and you drunk and you put that seatbelt on or you don't put the seatbelt on, they're gonna get out the car and let you put Mac gas. You know
First
what I'm
of
saying? You're
all, Matty James, let me tell you where that term came from, because y'all like to hijack shit and don't know what you're talking about because you did the same thing with woke. Black Fatigue was actually a book that was written by a black lady, and it was talking about the system and what black people are tired of in America. That's where it came from. But y'all hijacked that word just like you did woke and try to turn it into something else. Woke was originally a term that we were using for the awakened when you gain knowledge and you see who you really are. But see, that's the thing. That's when I see people talking like that, I know they don't have no knowledge to know what they really talking about. Because if you did, you wouldn't use that term if you actually read the book and knew what you was talking about. Yeah.
James. I don't know what you got on
Yeah,
here and say.
his own
I
people
tried to
sick of
find it.
him. Yeah, it's so many white people that's sick of them type of people like that. I got a lot of white friends and they hate being associated with people that's racist and all of that that try to talk like that. They can't stand them because
You said Matter
nowadays
James.
Matty
Matter
James,
James,
you
dude,
have
no.
so many people that don't want to be associated with that type of stuff no more. Everybody now is it's about being American. It ain't about being nobody care about colors and stuff like that. That's only people that's poor. The poor mind people
No,
that
for real.
they still worried about racism. But anyway, oh, flip side, Brian McKnight. Did you see his situation?
Listen here, man. Brian McKnight been acting up since the fucking 90s.
He's celebrating an alleged 8.8 million defamation judgment against his ex-wife, Julie McKnight. He announced the victory, which brought some controversy, and women started canceling him because of the situation. So his Detroit concert was canceled. They starting to cancel a lot of his stuff, but
Man,
that's just but
I think
it would be totally different if he was a woman. And that's my thing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't be fair about that situation because they celebrate it when women win they lawsuits or situations like that. But when it's a man, it's a different reaction. Brian McKnight been tripping
Brian
here lately.
McKnight, Brian McKnight has been doing his thing since he cut them kids off. Brian McKnight cut them kids off. I ain't claimed them since, and I ain't gave him a fuck since.
Yeah.
He not, and listen here, I'm gonna label him as a businessman because he ain't never been messed up about it. He gonna cut you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you think you gonna cross him, he's crossing you. And
He cut his son.
that's just straight up.
It was about his son, Brian McKnight Jr., and he publicly stated that he does not agree with his father's celebration, calling it petty. Of course, he gonna say that because he, protecting his mama. But
Yep.
I'm glad he won though, because we really don't win in situations like that.
Listen, I'm rooting for everything male.
Appreciate
If
your
he
time.
won, if he won, it's because we believed in him and you know what I'm saying, he got the job done.
Yeah.
But in reality, in the real world, we don't normally win them cases like you just said. But seeing how he won, at some point we got to praise him. But I do know that he be on bullshit put up himself, but he do not claim the kid.
Dwayne said he should
Not only the
sue
kid,
Jaguar White. You know what's so crazy about Jaguar Wright? Nobody has sued her for nothing that she says. So that
he
lets
Jay-Z
me
did.
know she don't be lying. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z
Because
did.
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z shut our ass up. That's why she don't get on no platforms right now. You notice you ain't seen Jaguar right in a
Oh,
minute.
you right. You sure right.
Jay-Z
I
got right
thought it
on
was
her
because
goddamn rope.
she went to jail when she came out here to Dallas, talking about like a stolen U-Haul or something like that.
Yeah, Jay-Z got on her ass and she ain't been here since.
Well, Jay-Z, he got them other people behind him. So
Yeah, he do.
you you
He
you
do.
you
But
see what happened when Tony Busby tried to go at him like he did all them other celebrities and got shut down quickly.
yeah.
So Jay-Z got a little that's a different level. When you go when you
Yeah.
going at Jay-Z,
But
you better have your ducks in a row.
he tried to gun him a few times though. Know what I'm saying? He tried to gun him he tried to get him in a few times. But like I said, the thing is,
Damn, she
I feel
she
like
homeless?
she homeless.
That's what Dwayne
What?
said. Said she live in a truck in the trunk of her car. She homeless. I ain't know that.
I can believe that though.
I mean, I can see
It's
that.
it yeah. It's things like that that happen regularly. But I feel like, man, majority of the shit she's seen is true. But
Yeah, you're not supposed to speak on it.
thank you. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where you get off it thinking that you could just say what you want to say or do
No,
what you want to do. That's not how the world works. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Regardless of what you didn't seen, you were in position and you know what I'm saying, you got to see certain things because of who they thought you were. So once you started showing different and you started exposing shit, man, it's a chance that they can wipe you up out of here.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It's a chance they can get you up out of here.
mhm.
So
They
like I said, I don't,
and that's what they gonna do too. They gonna get you up out of there. Once they see and see a lot of the time, see like what Orlando Brown does, he does it, but he plays it as a character. Like everybody look at him like he crazy, or like Unc 607. They look at them like they crazy, and so they kind of write it off. But what she was doing, she was like a serious person with it. She was saying it in a way that, they were looking at her like, okay, now you telling too much. You doing way too much. And they had to take her out.
so my thing is, man, like I said with Orlando Brown, think about media. And we talked about this last time. It has to be some type of negative light to get attention.
Yeah,
So why not feed you nothing but a negative night? You know what I'm saying? Why not trash myself?
yeah,
He's an actor. That's the same thing I say about Drake. Same thing I say about all. They're actors. They know what I'm saying. They went through classes. They understand the assignment.
except
Why not?
92
If
say
you
white
telling me,
guys allowed. Yeah, everybody allowed here.
if you're telling me that I can do this thing right here and become this person and get paid for this right here, I'm a paid actor. Why not act to get this? Why not
Exactly,
act a fool? You trying to
exactly.
tell me this
Look
man
at
acts like this
Charleston
around
White.
his wife? You know what I'm saying? He acts like this behind, you know what I'm saying, with his wife. I feel like his wife would have been gone. Boy,
Right.
you on here acting like you schizophrenic, delusional.
Yeah,
No, I feel like you doing a damn good job, or you running the bag.
yeah. I
I feel
mean,
like you're perfect.
have you seen him outside of character? He a totally different person.
Exactly.
Voice different and everything. Tom
I'm
say,
telling you, man.
did you see The Pursuit of Happiness? Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw that movie. Good movie. It's
Yeah.
inspiring. That's one of Will's best inspiring movies that he's done. All these people talking about trauma, never dealt with their trauma. Yeah, that's true. A lot of those celebrities got trauma that they can't speak about. That's why you see a lot of them had the tattoos on their face because they hate who they looking at in the mirror because they know what they had to do to get where they going.
But see, I hate that though, man.
Me too.
When you start talking about I can't speak, that let me know that you basically just getting bullied in the industry, bro. 50 Cent they had to go through that shit.
That we know
How,
of.
man, listen, man, how tough are you in the industry, bro? For you to come in here and tell me I gotta act a certain way for this thing,
Mm-hmm.
I will slap you.
Mm-hmm.
I will handle you. I don't gotta die for this shit, bro. If you tell me I need to shut up about talking about XYZ, I'm gonna shut up. Bro. I don't gotta do this shit.
I'm not finna risk my family's life or mine just to be able to go viral on a clip.
I'm not, bro. It's retarded to me. It don't make sense. People people get in corners and they say to themselves, "Oh well, uh, this happened, or the government, or they got them, or
Right.
they shouldn't do this right here. They couldn't speak." Anytime I'm in the area when I got to do that right there, bro, that makes entirely no sense.
That's somewhere I don't
You know
need
what
to
I'm saying?
be.
Yeah, that's me personally. Why am I here?
Yeah.
But yet we hear celebrities regularly say this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in a predicament where I couldn't speak on this situation. Nah, man, you just a coward, bro. You didn't want to turn the check down.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
You didn't want
I
to turn that
mean,
check down.
they say once they put enough money in your face, bro, you gonna either shut up or you gonna know what I'm saying.
Yep.
And
You gonna put up or shut up.
yeah, know what I'm saying. But you put $1 million in your face and you broke, you gonna shut up.
Yeah,
Know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because this shit gonna change your life.
Tom
But
said,
but at the same time, what are we getting at the end?
what are you giving up for that money?
You stressed out. Now you an alcoholic. Now you crashing out on the internet.
Mhm.
Now you basically slapping mom and you catching the news media every week. All because you chose not to stand up for yourself that one time.
Yep.
Look at
Yep.
all the Disney characters in the
Oh man,
Disney,
you saw that about that scandal with I think it was Nickelodeon, but Disney had
Nickelodeon.
some
That's what
shit,
I've been saying. Yeah, Nickelodeon.
bro.
Come on, man. I just say, man, I don't understand it, man. Now I understand that you let your child inside of a room by itself and something happened. You was fucked up on that situation, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of put that on yourself. But at the same time, man, if you stood in here and you let this man touch you and you 12, 13 years old, man, you could have said no. You could have fought back. You know what I'm saying? You could have done something. You could have told me, bro.
Or told somebody
If
at
you,
least.
yeah, if you took that and you got older and you chose to live with it, and now you get 23, 43, and you want to tell your story, man, you was searching for fame, bro.
Yeah.
You weren't searching for a safe haven or basically a comfort zone.
Right.
You were searching to be that star.
Yeah.
And now that you're older and you regret what you've done, now you want to get over here and bash the situation. That's not right. I
Yeah.
mean, it's fucked up what happened to you, but to me, you just didn't go about what happened to you right.
Yeah.
Because if you was that hurt, you should have opened your mouth within that week or two. It shouldn't take you 10 years to speak on something.
That's what I don't be like how they did Bill Cosby and they had all those chicks come out from like the 80s and 90s.
I
Bro,
did Michael Jackson.
Well, that was about some other shit. They framed him, well, they tried to
Yeah, they did
anyway.
them. They did them with that Sony shit.
Yeah, that's because he owned the Beatles and he owned Elvis masters. Now he own Eminem shit. Well, he owns the company that owns Eminem shit. He did when he was alive. Cause
Yeah,
Mike was he was something else.
we
Time
gotta get you out of here.
they
Colin
had to.
Kaepernick, you
He,
gotta go.
he was in the way.
Yeah, we gotta get Colin Kaepernick. We gotta get you out of here, bro.
They said the Jews got it. Yep. That's who run everything. Time say Jada
You
Pinkett
know,
Smith, Aisha Curry has everything you could possibly want out of a husband, but it's still not enough for women. Man, and that brings me to the next topic, bro. Because a woman went viral for returning a $2,000 birthday gift from her boyfriend, I guess he was. And she talking about she know her worth. So she sent it back saying that it wasn't enough. They had only been dating not even a year. And she sent it back through Apple Pay. She explained the actions were not about rejecting generosity, but about her self-worth. Now, that was a good way to segue into that. That is crazy because these days, man, they make it seem everything now has become about materialistic shit. And that's the problem. That's
Mhm.
where the society is now. That's what we have. That's why it's so hard for men. Say the Jews wanted his money and his power. Yeah, yeah. Because look how big Michael Jackson was. Look how big.
That's
I mean,
uh,
this dude, he just jump on stage and don't even take his shades off, and you have people falling out.
I saw a TikTok the other day that they said Michael Jackson was the most lethal thing out. They said he was killing people without speaking.
Hmm.
You could be at the concert. They said you could be at the concert, you could die just by the sight of Mike.
Yeah. Mike
Oh no,
Mike
that's what it was. They compared Chris Brown to they compared Chris Brown to
to
Michael
Mike.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'll be seeing they tried to compare Beyonce. They tried to say Taylor Swift was. There is no comparison to Michael Jackson. This was
Mm.
before the internet. This was before social media, and this dude was the biggest entertainer ever.
My son is 6 years old and he knows who Michael Jackson is.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's to me, that's what immortal. Damn, I missed that out. I had a seizure. My bad, y'all. Uh, damn, I can't get it out. Immortal. There we go.
Hmm.
That's what means to me.
Yeah, immortal. Yeah,
Immortality. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Anytime you get to where that's what Jesus is. That's what God is.
Your camera cut off.
Where it's just your name just keeps carrying.
You hear me?
What happened?
Your camera cut off.
Hmm?
Yeah, you went
Oh,
dark.
but yeah,
Kids learn from their parents. I remember Gary Coleman didn't find out till he was 17 that his mother and father was stealing money from. Yeah, I heard about that. And that's a lot that goes on a lot with those celebrity kids. They parents, they be stealing a lot of their money and stuff like that. I read somebody else mother and father was doing them like that. Think his camera shut off. But it's crazy out here, man, and we got to be careful with everything that's going on. We got to be careful with the information we being fed. There's no comparison to Michael Jackson. Time, you right. You said Prince was a close second. I mean, that's about it. But look at that, what they did to him. They took him out. They took Prince out. Hold on, let me add him back. Because Prince was different though. See, they wanted Prince for his music that he hadn't released yet. He was like Tupac. Prince had songs in the vault that they still we still ain't heard. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac had over 900 and some songs he had recorded.
yeah.
Say Britney Spears' father. Yeah, Britney, oh man. What they did to Britney Spears was messed up. It was messed up. They was robbing her left and right, and then they put her in that psych ward, and I believe she was being passed around. You know what I'm saying? Like
You don't think it was family? You don't think it was a family though?
her daddy.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't think it was a daddy that was just took it to the trenches?
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
who
it
I
was the
believe it
daddy,
was.
man.
It was the daddy.
Yeah, I feel like it was the daddy too.
He allowed, and whatever did happen to her, he allowed it to happen for the money.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely that it happened. Cause I mean, at a certain point when he started getting money regularly, to me, I feel like he forgot who his daughter was.
yeah. Or he just used her to get the money. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people use their kids that way to live the life that they always wanted to live. That was something I tried not to do with mine. I wanted to let mine know they could be whoever they wanted to be, make their choices. I tried to put them in sports. They didn't like sports, so I didn't force it. You know what I'm saying?
That did not work. Tried to pop it up where I could sit up. It didn't
Yeah.
work. But but yeah, nah. I mean, yeah, that's majority of damn near every household, man. They try to live through the kid. And in
Yeah.
his case, he got to live through her and he lived beyond through
Yeah,
because
he
he was in
did.
control of all access, he was in control of everything.
He
So I
was.
mean, he just took it and it was a situation where he took it and ran. And sad to say, I mean, that shit happens on damn near every scale of life, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it
Whether
does.
you're a star or not, you know what I'm saying? Most kids sit in situations where they live through the parent. And
Yep.
that's kind of like a I mean, when you grow up and you kind of you think back on life, you kind of like, damn, I ain't really get to do that because you know what I'm saying. My parents was on my ass about what they wanted me to do for them, and now you don't like support or you don't like X Y Z because of you live through your parents.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them situations, man, where you kind of like when kids start becoming rebellious.
Yeah,
To me, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's when kids start fighting back.
Yeah, because they start to resent you.
Yeah,
And that's the part parents don't think about. They think it's all fun and game. Their kid, just because they're their child, they're gonna love them forever. But when kids start to wake up and realize what's really going on, they start to see that, like, hold on, I don't know. And then they resent you, they hate you, they don't come around no more. And then you wondering why you 70 years old and got to be in a nursing home.
yeah. You ain't
I,
seen him in 5, 6 years.
we
You know what
got
I'm saying?
one
They ain't
more,
coming home on Christmas.
got one more topic, bro. The last one. I'm gonna let you
What
get
we
out of
got?
here. D'Angelo recently passed at
Mm.
51. But they made a list of some of his best songs. What what was your best song from D'Angelo?
But I only knew one.
Which one is that? How does it
What you,
feel?
what you want me to take my shirt off?
Oh, the one he did that
Man, hey,
video.
look. Hey, hey, man. I mean, that's kind of all I know, bro. I mean,
I remember Brown Sugar,
oh yeah, brown sugar baby. Yeah, you
Brown
right.
Sugar Baby. Let me see. And
I ain't
then
got
you got How Does It Feel? I remember that one. How does it feel? Then you got that's really too that I mean, I don't really
sometimes we got sometimes it's all it take, bro.
yeah.
Sometimes it's all it take. We knew him from him taking his clothes off. When he
That
took his
was
clothes
his
off,
that was his most iconic moment is Lady. Yeah, I forgot about Lady Dwayne. That was a good one. Uh
he,
that was his most iconic moment was when he did that video and was spinning around in a circle naked, and then Benzino just tried to do it and it didn't work out for him.
yeah, nah. You remember when Jamie Foxx did it on Jamie Foxx show?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, like
mean,
he was a good artist, but I don't like a lot of his songs, you had to listen to that type of music.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what he would have done after. Like he gave us something that we never saw before, and
True.
then how do you follow it? Like you
Yeah.
would have to outdo that.
I mean, the only other way that I do that is to go full on naked and
Yeah,
show
you might as well
everything.
been busting Andy Stone up, bro, on camera. I mean, there's no other way to outdo that, bro. I mean, you put too big on big. You know what I'm saying? You when you came out, you went big, bro, but you just went too big.
Say
So
Malcolm
I
X and
feel
Muhammad
like
Ali.
what happened with
Devil's
Muhammad Ali?
Pie. Oh, I forgot about Devil's Pie. Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Devil's Pie.
Devil's Pie. That was a good one. I remember that
Damn,
one.
somebody out here listening to James Love.
Time on it. Make sure you
Yeah,
subscribe, man. Turn your notifications on. Come back with us every week.
for real, bro. You like the
Yeah,
69, you out here hitting it. My damn
he,
sure ain't no.
he on that. That's what's up. That's
I'm a
all I
90s
got
baby,
though,
bro. You
bro.
gotta excuse me.
That's all I got for us tonight. That was a good show, good episode. Anything else you want to follow up with? To do some
Oh,
Q&A. I'm gonna go and let you get out of here. It's getting late.
yeah, it's getting late, man. Nah, I ain't got no questions, man. I will say, Chad, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Know what I'm saying? I know it's getting pretty late. Everybody had to go to work, or everybody, know what I'm saying? And they bobbling on time, like out of time, like we are. Know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoyed yourself. Again, I'm Jay from Birdsview podcast. Know what I'm saying? We got my man B Note over here from the Black Club. Know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in weekly. Know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're gonna try to tap in every 2 out of the week. Know what I'm saying? But for right now, until everything is in structure, we do it once a week.
Yeah,
Hope you
we're gonna
enjoy
wrap
it.
it
Know what
up.
I'm saying?
We're gonna
If y'all
wrap it
got
up.
some topics that y'all want to hear, that's key and important and hot topic, man. Don't be afraid to inbox my man. You know what I'm saying? And send him an
Dwayne
email.
found me
You
on
know?
IG. Hey, yeah. Matter of fact, the Black Club 24 at gmail.com. If you remember that, send us some ideas, some topics, whatever y'all want us to talk about. You can email me on that email right there.
most definitely. And same thing for well, you know what? It's not Birds View on Gmail, but like I said, I'll get more into that on my platform.
That
But
way
on
I can
this
put it in the
platform,
description too.
well,
I can put yours in the description too, or
okay, okay.
pin it to the
But yeah,
chat.
but yeah, man, like I say, we Birds View podcast, man. Well, I can't say we, but yin
Ye
and yang, you know what I'm saying? We
It's
working
a
together, we what's
collaboration
happening, man?
thing.
We got collaboration. Um, Tap into more content, man, and we get more topics, we get better discussions. You know what I'm saying? We get more involved with the comments, and we'll be able
Yeah.
to lash out more. Pick with us, grow with us, and most of all, man, love us, man, and enjoy us.
We're just
Uh,
two brothers coming together, man, trying to do something, bring out some topics, bring out some conversation that don't usually get talked about. That's what we try to
Most
do. We
definitely.
try to talk about some of
And
everything.
this is our
Actually,
second show, so
just a second,
don't
yeah.
hold us if it's not your field. Holler back at us next week. You know what I'm saying? See if it's your field. After that, ball deep, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you wanna go with, you know what I'm saying? I hope I can improve next week.
We'll just
But
get better from here. You know what I'm saying? Like as we
exactly.
go, y'all, it's a journey. And y'all see the journey, y'all see Dwayne especially done seen from the start to now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
most
journey,
definitely.
man. And
Shout out to Wayne, you know what I'm saying, to the UK. We trying to get the UK on our side. Next week, we gonna dedicate this episode to UK. Well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what we gonna do. I might come in here just as one of the horse souls. We don't know. It's Halloween. Ain't
oh
Halloween this
yeah,
week?
Halloween. Is it next
Yeah,
week?
so
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
yeah, so listen,
Let me see.
I might come in here dressed as something for the Halloween.
Next Friday. We might,
So we
yeah,
might
we'll have some. I know a little history behind it. I might have some on that too. She said I like Tony Rock. Tony funnier than Chris. Tony Rock, Chris Rock brother.
I ain't never heard of 'em.
Oh,
They gotta
yeah.
school me. So that's another thing. We can school me next episode. But
Yeah.
so seeing how Halloween is next week, don't be surprised if y'all see me and I got a Wolverine costume on or something. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the chat. That's what we get.
Let's have
I'm a
some
very,
some Halloween theme.
you know what I'm saying? I'm a very spiritual person. I mean, spirit person. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in sitting and being all serious all the time.
Right.
I'm gonna be energetic, and we're gonna be energetic. We're gonna turn up. I got. You know what I'm saying so. If you see me dressed up as Wolverine or anything like that, I got this good sticking out. Just rock with it, man, and roll. I mean, we out here.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I got for tonight, man. You can take it away, bro.
Y'all go tune in. Go subscribe to the Birds View podcast. Also show him some love. Uh Go watch some of his videos. We trying to get our watch hours up. So y'all go help us out, man. Go check out some of the older videos on this platform too. See if y'all like them. Tell us something that y'all think we can improve on. All kind of feedback. We don't mind the feedback. We want to know what keeps y'all coming back. So that's all we got for tonight. We'll be back here next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.